Hello students, one important notes about the matrices. In the topic formation of matrices, if the number of elements are given, if the number of orders are given, how many matrices can be formed? So here the number of matrices of order n cross n that can be formed using p elements, p to the power mn. Suppose that I am given three different elements, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. And my question is that how many matrices can be formed using these three elements of order 2 by 2. So we are using three elements. The p value of p is 3 now, and the order is 2 by 2. The number of matrices is equal to 3 to the power 4. That means 81. So this is the theoretical concept. Number of matrices of order n cross n that can be formed using p elements will be equal to p to the power mn. Now I am starting a new topic from the chapter matrix, and this one, addition of matrices. How can we add two given matrix? This is our new topic, addition of matrices. Two matrices of same order can be added. Two matrices of same order can be added, and resultant matrix also will be same order. For example, let A equal to Aij m cross n. This is the first matrix A with order n cross n. B is another matrix Bij. Again the order is m cross n. Then A plus B equal to Aij plus Bij. Again will be the matrix of order n cross n. Numerically, we have shown the example A equal to A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. Similarly, the next matrix is X1, X2, X3, and other matrices Y1, Y2, and Y3. There are two matrices are given. One is A, whose elements are A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, and second is B, whose elements are X1, X2, X3, Y1, Y2, Y3. The first matrix of order 2 by 3 because the number of rows are 2, number of columns are 3. Similarly, the second matrix also by 2 by 3. So now the addition of A plus B is given by. There, when we add two matrices, the corresponding elements can be added. So A1 plus X1, A1 plus X1, A2 plus X2, A3 plus X3. Similarly, B1 plus Y1, B2 plus Y2, and B3 plus Y3. A1 added with X1, A2 added with X2, A3 added with X3. Similarly, B1 plus Y1, B2 plus Y2, and B3. And this matrix also will be of order 2 by 3. So when two matrices of same order are given, then they can be added, and resultant matrix also will be of the same order. So now the topic is addition of matrices. Matrix with same order can be added, and the resultant matrix also be the same order. Okay, now if two different matrices are given and whose order are not same, then the matrix cannot be added. Now properties, now we are starting new properties of matrix. First, matrix addition is commutative if A and B are two matrices of same order, then A plus B equal to B plus A. This shows that the matrix addition follow the commutative law. That means if two matrices are given, then we can find A plus B and again B plus A, both the value are having the same matrix. Next, second, existence of additive identity. I think all of you are aware about the additive identity. For the numbers level, we have the additive identity 0, because after adding 0 in any number we have the same answer. Similarly, the topic is existence of additive identity. Let A be a given matrix, then given matrix of order m cross n, then there exists a null matrix O of order m cross n, such that A plus null matrix equal to null matrix plus A equal to A. So the null matrix is called additive identity for the given matrix. Third property, associativity. Matrix addition follow associativity. Let A, B and C are three matrices of same order, then A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. This property known as the associative property. So now I am repeat again properties of matrices. matrix addition is commutative. That means if we are taking two matrices of same order, A and B are the two matrices of the same order, then A plus B equal to B plus C. That means matrix addition is commutative. Second one, existence of additive identity. That means each matrix of any order have a null matrix satisfying the property A plus null matrix equal to null matrix plus A equal to A. Third, associativity. Matrix addition follow associativity. That means if A, B and C are three matrices of the same order, then A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. This property known as the associative property. That means matrix addition is commutative, matrix addition is associative, and matrix have an additive identity. Now next property, property number 4, existence of additive inverse. Let A be a given matrix. A be a given matrix of order m cross n. Let A be a given matrix of order m cross n, then there exists a matrix minus A with same order such that A matrix A plus minus A or minus A plus A equal to null matrix. This is null matrix. According to number, suppose that I am saying 3 is the given number. So what will be the additive inverse of 3? No doubt minus 3, because 3 plus minus 3 equal to 0. 0, what is 0? 0 is the additive identity. So here, what is the null matrix? Null matrix is the additive identity. So when the matrix A is given, we can find another matrix with negative sign such that the sum of these two matrices is always equal to the null matrix. As 3 is the given number, minus 3 is the additive inverse. So 3 plus minus 3 equal to 0. 0 means additive identity. Similarly, A is the given matrix, minus A is the additive inverse. So A plus minus A or minus A plus A equal to the null matrix. So this is the property known as the existence of additive inverse. Now multiplication by a scalar. Multiplication by a scalar. This is the next topic. How can we multiply by a scalar in given matrix? Let A be a given matrix. Let A equal to Aij with order n plus n be a given matrix, and K be a given scalar. Then K into A equal to K Aij m cross n. For example, and after multiplying, that means when the matrix is given of any order, and we want to multiply by any scalar in given matrix, then this scalar multiply with each element of the matrix. This given scalar will multiply with each element of the given matrix. So here we take an example. Suppose that A equal to A1, A2, A3, B1, B2 and B3. This is a matrix of order 2 by 3 and M be a given scalar. M we will take any numerical value, then MA equal to, this become MA1, MA2, MA3, MB1, MB2, MB3. So if we multiply by any scalar in a given matrix, this scalar multiply with each element of the given matrix and the order of the resultant matrix remains same. Now I am taking some problems based on addition of matrices, subtraction of matrices. Subtraction just like as a addition with negative sign. Scalar multiplication with a matrix and additive identity. So there are three problems based on three different properties. So question number first now here. Here clearly A equal to the first matrix, A equal to under root 3 1 minus 1 2 3 0. So this is the first matrix. So solve question number first. A equal to under root 3 1 minus 1, second matrix, second row 2 3 0. This is a matrix of 2 by 3. Similarly, second matrix B equal to 2 under root 5 1, second row minus 2 3 and half. This is also the matrix of order 2 by 3. So now A and B can be added. We want to find A plus B and A minus B here. So now A plus B. A plus B equal to the first matrix under root 3 1 minus 1, second row 2 3 0 plus the second matrix 2 under root 5 1, second row minus 2 3 1 by 2. So when we adding corresponding elements, 2 plus under root 3, this is the first element, 2 plus under root 3, similarly 1 plus under root 5 minus 1 plus 1, this becomes 0, here 2 minus 2, this becomes 0, 3 plus 3, this becomes 6, and 0 plus half, this becomes half. This is also a matrix of order 2 by 3. Now A minus B, this can be written as A plus minus 1 B. That means the matrix A is given root 3 1 minus 1 2 3 0 plus minus 1, the second matrix there 2 under root 5 1 minus 2 3 half. This can be written as again first matrix root 3 1 minus 1 2 3 0. Now this is the scalar, and when multiplying inside, this become with positive sign outside, and this minus 1 multiplies inside, it become minus 2 minus under root 5 minus 1 2 minus 3 minus half. Now A minus B equal to, this become minus 2 plus root 3 1 minus root 5 minus 1 this become minus 2. Second row 2 plus 2 4, 3 minus 3 0, and 0 minus half minus half. This is the value of a minus b here. So the final step can be written as a minus b equal to matrix minus 2 plus root 3 1 minus root 5 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. Second row is there, 2 plus 2 become 4, 3 minus 3 becomes 0, and 0 minus half become minus half. This is the value of matrix A minus B. So this was the question number first here. How can we edit two matrices and how can we subtract? Now I am taking second part of the question. Second question here. The question number 2, the solution. Question number 2. There is A equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. This is the first matrix. B equal to 3, minus 1, 3, minus 1, 0, t is the second matrix. And we want to find the value of 2A minus B. So A equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. B equal to 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 0, 2. We want to find the value of 2A minus B. Now 2A minus B equal to twice of the first matrix 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1 minus B. So plus minus 1. This is the second matrix. Minus B can be written as and minus B, and B is 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 0, 2. This minus B can be expressed plus with minus and the value of B is there. So now this becomes, this value multiply inside the matrix 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, another matrix 4, 9, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, second matrix negative, minus 1 multiply inside, this become minus 3, 1, minus 3, and second row 1, 0, minus 2. Now 2 minus 3, 4 plus 1, 6 minus 3, 4 plus 1, 6 plus 0, 2 minus 2. So this equal to minus 1, 5, 3, 5, 6, 0. When A and B are given, so the value of 2A minus B is given by this matrix. First, 2A minus B means multiply by 2 in matrix A, minus B means multiply by minus 1 in matrix B, and after it we can add it for the matrix and we get the required answer. And now the question number 3. Question number 3 now. Question number 3 now. Two matrices are given. We want to find the unknown matrix X satisfying the given equation 2A plus 3X equal to 5B. Since A and B are the matrices of 3 by 2 order, then X also be a matrix of order 3/2. Now 2a plus 3x equal to 5b. This is the given. We want to find the value of x. Now 2a plus 3x minus 2a equal to 5b minus 2a. Added minus 2a both sides. This can be written as 2a minus 2a plus 3x equal to 5b minus 2a. This is additive inverse. Now associativity, minus 2a comes with 2a. So minus 2a is the additive inverse of 2a. So this become the sum of these matrix become null matrix plus 3x equal to 5b minus 2a. That means 3x equal to 5b minus 2a. This implies that x equal to 1 upon 3 5b minus 2a. So by this formula we find the value of x. Now x equal to 1 upon 3 5. The matrix B. The matrix B is there 2 minus 2 4 2 minus 5 1 minus 2a. 2 matrix A is 8 0. 4 minus 2 3 6. Now the value of B is this matrix, value of A of this matrix is there. Now we simplify. X equal to 1 upon 3 is outside, inside the bracket. This 5 multiply inside, so this become 10 minus 10 20 10 because 5 multiply inside, and minus 25 1 5 minus plus here and minus 2 multiply inside, so this become minus 16 0 minus 2 4 the minus 8 plus 4 minus 6 minus 12. Here plus sign is outside and minus 2 multiply inside. Now next step, 1 upon 3, add these two matrices, 10 minus 16, this become minus 6, minus 10 0, this become minus 10, 20 minus 8 12, 10 4 14, minus 25 minus 6 minus 31, and 5 minus 12, this is minus 7. And this 1 upon 3 multiply inside. So now the value of x is given by minus 2, minus 10 upon 3, 4, 14 upon 3, minus 31 upon 3, minus 7 upon 3. This is the value of x. So these are three questions based on three different properties of the matrix. First question was based on the addition or subtraction of matrix. Second question was based on the the scalar multiplication of the matrix by a scalar, and third was based on the additive inverse and additive identity of the matrix.